Alright, so this is how we're going to do it. So you're going to want to swipe over into your sort of notification center. Yep, that's it. And you're going to want to scroll down all the way to the bottom to your edit section here. So you can see the little edit button at the bottom. And you want to tap the edit button and that top search bar both at the same time. And when you do that, it'll pop up like this. And then you click your home button. So I'll click it from here just so you can see. Home button. And you'll see you won't be able to swipe anywhere, left and right. You'll be able to swipe up and down to get to that, but you won't be able to swipe left and right. So it's just a really annoying trick. Alright, so what we're doing here now is going to respring our device. So normally this is like a tweak only hacked devices jailbroken can get. So you want to go to your App Store there, and once you've gone in, you're going to search up an app called Shortcuts. So this is not illegal at all. And you just search up Shortcuts. Whoops, spelled it wrong there. Shortcuts. And then once we've got that loaded up, it'll be the first one here. This sort of cool looking one. And you just click download. I've already got it, so I'll click open. And you'll see it opens up. And I've got a bunch here because I've downloaded it. But what you're going to be looking for is Respring Device. So how we're going to get this is, what we're going to do is we're going to go out of this once you've installed it. Then we're going to go to Safari here, or whatever web you're using, and search up Shortcuts, download Shortcuts Respring. So Respring, sorry I just spelled that wrong, Respring for Shortcuts download. That's what you want to search up. And I'll give you the link in the description. And you click Shortcut to Respring device. Yep, and then you're going to see this on Reddit. And you want to scroll down until you see this sort of iCloud link. It says here it is. And I'll give you the link in the description, like I said. You just want to click on that. And it'll take you back to Shortcuts app. And it'll ask you if you want to get it. Now, yeah, so it'll ask you if you want to get it, and you just get it, and I've already got it, so I'll keep both just to show you, and it'll say added to the library there. So now that we're back in, that's my modified one, that's my second one. So if you want to know, it's really annoying sometimes, because on the new ones, when you click on it, you have to go through all this sort of crappy sort of stuff. So here's how to modify it to make it instant. So you go into your one, and you click that 3 little dots there to edit it. And it'll go into this, and what you want to do is just delete the show alert and create folder. So yeah, just delete those two. See the create folder and show alert? You just click X's on those and you'll be left with URL and open URLs. Now when you tap it, it'll just be instantaneous. Alright, so now we're going to be showing you how to play your favorite web-based game on a computer on your phone. So it's all pretty simple. And yeah, so what you're going to want to do is you want to go to your App Store and go into that and search up this app called Puffin Web Browser. So you just type that in, Puffin Web Browser. You can see it's right there, just there, and tap on that. And it'll be pretty much the first one, that little Puffin guy on it. It's utilities, and you just want to download it. I've already got it, so I'll just open it. And it'll take you to the thing. Now, I've already gone through the process of downloading it and everything, but it'll ask you at the start if you want the phone web browser or the computer. Now, you want to make sure you select phone. And then once you do that, it'll take you to the home page. Now, just search up whatever your favorite web-based game is. That's my one there. And you'll see it should load up. And then you'll see sometimes a little full screen tab. Now just click full screen and you'll see it changes over. Sorry, it's a bit sideways. Then you'll see 3 little dots at the very bottom corner there. I'll show you in a minute. So just down here is 3 little dots. That's the edit, and you want to click that. And you want to click gamepad. And it'll pop up with all these controls, and you can customize whatever controls you want. So if it's maybe EQZ, I don't know, you might customize it to that. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to DDoS somebody, which is basically shutting them off the internet. So this is illegal, and we will not take any actions to what happens to you or whatever. We take no responsibility, as this is illegal, and you can get in some big trouble for doing this to the wrong person. So yeah, again, we take no responsibility for anything that happens to you. So yeah, first you want to go to Safari, and you're going to search up this thing called Grabify. Now I'll put the link in the description. Now search that up, and it should pop up with this here, and you'll see there's a little enter a valid URL or tracking code, and that's where you're going to enter whatever URL you want. So I'm just going to grab a random one here. If I just search up like did or something and go for some random link like dissociative identity disorder, whatever that is, and say for example that's the one you want, you just copy the link, and then you're gonna go back to your web page over here, and then paste that in that little box there. So it's all pretty simple. You just paste it in and you click create URL. Now it's going to ask you to agree, and just click that. And then once you've done that, it'll go in with all this link information. Now you'll see on one of the things it says original URL, which is the one you put in, and then you can see it all there, and underneath it says new URL, which is that one there, the Grabify link, and that's what you want to copy and send to your friend. And basically once they've clicked on it, you'll have their IP, and it'll show when you scroll to the bottom. Well, basically you want to copy it first, and then you copy that, and then say for example I send it off to my friend already, and once you've copied it, and as soon as they click on it, it'll show up with all their information. You just have to scroll down. I have 0 results right now because I haven't sent it to anybody. Once they've clicked on it, it'll show up under there. You might have to refresh it as well if it hasn't shown up. And the way you can also check that there's not fake people or anything, you press hide bots right there, which basically hides all the bots that show up, because there's bots that click your link, which is strange. So basically once you have, it shows your date and time, IP, and all that stuff, that when they got it and everything. But once you have their IP, you want to go to another link that I'll put in the description, and it's called IP Stressor. And once you've got there, you're going to have to log in or create a new account. So I'm just going to log in now. Sorry about the black bars, I just have to hide my information. And once you've logged in, it'll come up with all this confusing looking stuff. Now, pretty much just leave the settings as it is, or if you end up getting pretty good at it, you can tweak with it. But where you want to enter your person's IP is where it says host there. Now, there's a post, port, and yeah. So when you go into the host, say for example that's my IP, it's just a random one. You enter that, that's where you put the IP, okay? And then underneath it is the port. So you can either go 21, which takes down the one person out of the whole internet, or you can go 80, which takes out the whole internet of that person. And basically the rest is pretty simple. How long you want it for, and the bandwidth, which I'm not even sure what is that, but just keep it set default probably. And this is a free version, so it's not always, you have a certain amount of times you can use it, and then you have to wait a bit and then you can use it again. Basically it's pretty simple. After that you just click start test at the bottom there in the green. That's all. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to reap Safari, which basically I'm talking about crash it and yeah, kind of stuffs it up a little bit. And you can do this to any friend you like, or it's just pretty funny and it just crashes it, so it's just a quick thing. So I'm going to go here, I'll give you the link into the description, what it is, It's just loading up now. And basically, once you're on it, you'll see it shows up with Reaper, and you'll have just Reaper up there, and you'll have all these different buttons here, like Reap Chrome, Reap Safari, Reap Firefox, and that's about it. But it basically shuts your browser off for a bit and crashes it. So it's pretty basic. It's just fun. You can do it on an unattended person's iPhone, and that the Chrome even works with Android. So you can do this on your friend's Android phone if you want. And the rest is pretty straightforward. Just click on whatever you want. It's gonna ask you, and just click OK. It can actually crash your device. Very rare though. Never happened to me. Oop, there it goes. Well, that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed watching our video, and I'll see you next time.